Hey everybody, thanks for clicking on that thumbnail. Always showing up, showing your girl some love. Today, y'all, we're gonna talk about rose fragrances. I've been on like this really rose high. I used to think that Tuberose was my favorite floral in perfume, but I'm always attracted to rose, addicted to rose, like rose everything. Not only do I love the floral, the flower rose. So I've been on a rose high lately, and we're gonna talk about some amazing rose fragrances, y'all. We're gonna go through these really brief because I do have a rose review that I did last year, and I will link that one down below. I will not forget to link it down below, okay? I know I'm always like, I'll link it down below, and I don't link it down below, y'all. So anyway, I will link that fragrance review down below and watch that one as well. So without further ado, if you want to know about some rose fragrances, some are unisex, some are feminine, but they're all lovely, please continue to watch, like, comment, subscribe, turn on those notification bells so that every time I do upload a video, you can give me your feedback, comment, recommendation, and all of that. Y'all, I have another review coming up on the House of Mason Youssef, so hopefully that one will come after or before this one. In whichever order, please watch them both. So the very first one we're going to talk about, and I did a reel over on Instagram, is one that was gifted to me, and I'm like absolutely obsessed with this fragrance, you guys. Last year I did a review on it. I will link that one down below as well. I think it was last spring. MONET came out with our fragrance at EXALTE. I loved it. I did say that it was similar to Rose's Vanille and another fragrance. Well, my fragrance has macerated. I do have a full bottle. I was gifted this 30 ml, which I absolutely love because you all know that I love traveling, and this is amazing for traveling, that I can just throw in my purse when I'm on the road, not on the airplane because I think that was 10 mLs. But in here, you already know I decluttered Rose's Vanille because it's really screechy. I liked it, but I didn't like it. But this one I love. It's kind of similar, giving me that same nuance of vanilla, some citruses, some rose, some orange blossom in this one though. Makes it a little sweet and creamy at the same time. Like I said, I have a full bottle. I've gone through half of my bottle already, but the juice in my bottle has macerated. It's dark. The projection, the performance, the sillage, all of that is amazing on MONET's EXALTE. Not to mention, y'all, I get so many compliments from men most of the time on this fragrance, and I love it. They love it, y'all. Get your nose on it. 30 mLs. This is a great price, super affordable. Love this stuff. MONET's EXALTE. So the next one we're going to talk about is Musk Noir Rose. Y'all know this is such a compliment getting fragrance. There's plum, there's rose, there's vanilla. It's woody, it's sensual, it's just sexual. It's like a, ooh, y'all, this is good. But the plum in here makes it a little more resinous and rich and dark, like maybe a wilted, a dried rose, not really a wilted rose, with that rich plum scent on this, y'all. Amazing fragrance. Get your nose on it. I didn't think it was all that when I initially purchased it, but now I do. So yeah, if I ran out of this bottle, I will buy another one, you guys. Love this stuff. All around, you can wear this 365 days a year. This is good, y'all. And the musk in here is not as musky as most of his other fragrances. This is more of like a rich, fruity, deep, dark, like a burgundy red rose, y'all. Beautiful. All right, the next one is one that I absolutely love. It's Super Sexy by the House of Penhaligons. To me, this is a very unisex fragrance. It's very upscale, it's sensual, like I said, sexy as well. What I get in this fragrance is like pretty much a rose oud fragrance with some cypriol oil. There's some greenness in here as well. It's beautiful. There's some powderiness. I think there's violet in here as well. But it dries down like slightly powdery, not sickly, sweet baby powdery scent. But I think you get a little bit of that violet, the oud in here, not too heavy on the oud. But I definitely get some greenness and some cypriol oil. I love the note of Nagamantha or cypriol oil in fragrances on top of the rich red rose in here. It's amazing. This is Cairo by Penhaligons. Love this stuff, but I would definitely wear this like a black tie. I'd have to be dressed up to wear this fragrance. You can't just wear this. You can wear whatever you want to wear on a regular day, but for me, this smells like sophistication in a bottle, and I love it. The next one is Ombre NUIT. This is a really pretty rose, a woody, ambery rose fragrance. It's very fresh. It's a little warm, spicy. This is very upscale and a very dressed up fragrance as well. But a very ambery, it's a beautiful ambery rose fragrance. I think there's some citruses in here as well. It's pretty bright in the opening. But this is luxury in a bottle. Smells of sophistication. Ombre NUIT by Christian Dior. And this is the private line. I love this. And you don't need a lot. You don't need a lot of these two or FUNMI Monets. Maybe like 4 sprays and be done. And it will last you about 8 hours, you guys. Another amazing and lifer rose fragrance for me. I didn't put this on my reel and Instagram because I was going to talk about this on Valentine's Day. I already spoke about it on a Valentine's Day reel and a Valentine's Day fragrance review. So I was like, no, I'm not going to put one of my favorite roses in my top 3 of all roses in the world. This is Initio's Atomic Rose, y'all. This is a sexy, vanillic, warm, spicy rose fragrance with a note of hedione inside, you guys. This is stunning. I get so many compliments on this fragrance every time I wear this. If you want to smell rich, if you want to smell sexual, sensual, like rose within itself is a very sensual and sexual note in perfume. It's a very beautiful flower. So how could it not be a beautiful note in fragrances? This is very youthful. It's not an old rose. Like I said, it's very spicy. Yeah, this is one of the sexiest rose fragrances that I have in my collection, and I love it. I almost bought a backup bottle of this, and that's how much I love it. It's amazing. Atomic Rose. If you love rose, you know, if you want to be a damsel in distress because the men will run to this fragrance, you guys, then you need to get Atomic Rose, okay? By the House of Initio. Another one of my favorites and lifers for me, y'all, this is down here, okay? And I have used all of this within the past year. Yeah, I think this is probably my most used fragrance, you know, in my entire collection. This is KIMYA Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I absolutely am head over heels obsessed with Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. There's May Rose in here. There's Bulgarian Rose. There's Pink Pepper. There's some vanilla in here. I think there's Magnolia in here. It smells very Middle Eastern. Every time I travel, I take this fragrance with me, y'all. I get so many compliments from people all over the world. And I absolutely love it. This is like so addicting for me. And I love it. Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper by KIMYA. And I'm buying me another bottle because I would never ever want to run out of this fragrance, y'all. Somebody said it smells synthetic. I don't get that. I get a Oudi sweet vanillic rose with saffron and warm spicy pink pepper. It's gorgeous, you guys. Get your nose on it. I need another bottle, okay? The next one is VENENUM's Kiss by Ex Nihilo. This is sexy. This is unisex. This is spicy, y'all. This is warm. This is ambery. There's nutmeg in here. There's saffron again. Y'all know I love me some saffron. Nutmeg, saffron, vanilla. There's sandalwood in here. Now, this is so good. There's rose in here. This is addicting. I heard that this smells like Miller, is it Miller Harris? Scherzo? They said this was Scherzo on steroids. 2 people said that. So I don't know how true that is because I've never smelled. Actually, I did smell it, but I don't remember. Miller Harris, Scherzo. I heard this was Scherzo on steroids, y'all. So let me know if you smelled Scherzo and you smelled VENENUM's Kiss. But yeah, it's oudi, rosy, it's nutmeg, it's warm, spicy. I think there's artemisia in here that makes it slightly green, y'all. It's very warm, slightly sweet. Love this stuff. This is very dress up as well. Lasts for hours on hours, 12 hours. Get your nose on it. Ex Nihilo's VENENUM's Kiss. Love this stuff, y'all. So the next one is another beautiful fragrance by the House of Monogattikinis, another favorite rose fragrance of mine. In here you have your labdanum. Ooh, y'all, this is good. It's sweet. It's warm. You get a really good dose of labdanum and rose and raspberry, y'all. This is so good. It smells slightly Middle Eastern as well, slightly, but it's not heavy. I don't think there's any oud in this fragrance, but you get a heavy dose of labdanum. Sandalwood, vanilla, rose, raspberry. Y'all, this is good. And this is Rose Poetique by Monogerakines. The next one needs no introduction. This is the favorite of the trio. I have DELINA La Rosée, Exclusive, all of that. This is the original DELINA. I love the screechy rhubarb note in here. I love the lychee. It's warm, spicy. It's fresh. I love the peony in here, y'all. Yes, you know, you do get that. Most people love the DELINA Exclusive. I love that one too, but I love that one more in the winter and at night. This one I wear all year long. This is so good. DELINA La Rosée, I will wear most of the time in the spring or the summer. I get tons of compliments on that one as well, y'all. But DELINA, I love the original DELINA. If I had to choose all three, I'm definitely taking the original. It gives me a little more sweetness without the powderiness. The Exclusive, y'all, can be heavy, so go lighter on the trigger for that one, or on the sprayer for that one, y'all. But love it. DELINA, the OG, is my favorite. The next one is a beautiful fragrance, and this is one, I've had this one for years on years, y'all. Probably over 5 years. Ooh, love it. This is Fleur Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. There's a little bit of greenness in the opening of this one as well. I love it. Anyway, you get your peony, you get your pink pepper. I think the pink pepper, the warm spiciness is coming from the pink pepper. Slightly green, slightly in the opening, but this dries down to a sensual. I get tons and tons of compliments on this fragrance, you guys. Warm, spicy, rosy, almost a little slightly powdery, but not too, slightly creamy powdery. But it's beautiful. Pink pepper, rose, peony. Love this stuff, you guys. You can use this for layering with a lot of other fragrances. This lasts for 12 hours or more. Fleur Musk by Narciso Rodriguez. Love this. As you can see, I purchased the big bottle. It's about right here, you guys, but I love this stuff. I wear this to work a lot, this and DELINA La Rosée, and I get compliments every single time I wear it. And the sillage on this is beast. Do not overspray this fragrance. You only need about 4 or 5 sprays because the performance is amazing. The next one is Ardent. I absolutely love by the House of Boadicea. I always want to say by the House of Bodacious, but that's the other fragrance that I love. This is by the House of Boadicea. There's Artemisia in here. There's some beeswax. There's some oud in here. There's a beautiful rose. There's some vanilla, sandalwood, all of that. There's saffron in here as well. Love this stuff. To me, I said it once before, there's violet in here. It's a little powdery. To me, these are slightly, they give me the same nuance sometimes. And I absolutely love it. But of course, this one is a little more sensual, upscale, sweet, sophisticated. Absolutely love it. This is probably my #1 rose fragrance. This one, and Atomic Rose. They're like my top 3 rose fragrances of all times, y'all. Love this. House of Boadicea, Ardent. Oh, I forgot about DELINA. DELINA is just whatever, you know. Yeah, all of them. 3. They all go into 1, okay? Alchemya. Love Alchemya by Royal Crown. You can wear this fragrance all year long. The peach blossom in here gives it a little sparkling, like champagne-y touch to this fragrance. There's Taif rose in the opening, the mid, and the bottom. But the peach blossom and the Taif rose in here, y'all, this is so good, so good. There's some sweetness to this. It's very fresh, like I said, and sparkling. This is my favorite Royal Crown. I love this rose fragrance, y'all. It's so amazing. You get a little bit of oud. It's very non-offensive in here, but you get a little bit more of the oud in the dry down, but it still remains sparkling, peachy, and fresh. And it's just mouth-watering, you guys. Absolutely love this fragrance, Alchemya by Royal Crown. All right, so the next one, last but not least, is by the House of CHEVAUA, by House of Sillage, and this is CHEVAUA. Love, love, love this perfume. This is very mouth-watering as well. It smells like strawberries and cherry in here on top of a really beautiful Bulgarian rose. There's some vanilla in here. It's warm, spicy, but the strawberry in here, you guys, this is probably one of my favorite strawberry fragrances. It's so mouth-watering and rosy at the same time, and I absolutely love it. CHEVAUA by the House of Sillage. Get your nose on it. Very bright, fresh, fruity floral fragrance with some juiciness, you guys. All right, that is it. I just wanted to talk about some rose fragrances really quick. I hope you all enjoyed the review. Get your nose, sample on some of these fragrances. Go out into the world, spread amazing rose sillage, do good, be good, all of that. And I love you all. Bye-bye.